Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Endless. So it's about two kids in high school who are madly in love. I guess they get in a car accident and the boy dies. This is all right on IMDb. And her boyfriend, whose name is Chris, her name is Riley, he gets stuck in limbo and somehow they're able to connect after his death. So they have to cope with that, and then, not cope, but, deal with that kind of stuff. I don't know. I, for some reason, saw that this was like in the 7 range. And I think that's why I added it to my list. Because the only name I recognize... Well, Famke Janssen is in this. I didn't know that. And Alexandra Shipp is in it as well. She's in a lot of different things. She was in X-Men. She was in Simon. There's a couple of different things I saw her in. Anyway, enough about her. But now I look at the rating. It's 4.4 on IMDb. 175 people have rated it, which is pretty low. So, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'll get into it here. Give you a better idea of the synopsis, although I think this is a pretty good one. And then ultimately let you know what I think. So, hopefully it's better than a 4.4. Only way we can go is up. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Endless, and it was okay. I mean, it's not a 4 like they have on IMDb. That's for sure. It's a little bit better than that. Not much better, but I mean, 4s are reserved for really, really bad movies. This wasn't really, really bad. And not even bad, I would say. I mean, it's got some flaws in it that makes it, okay. No check-ins tonight because IMDb pretty much nailed the whole plot, which kind of ruins it a little bit. I thought there would have been some cool scenes. That's one thing, like reading them ahead of time. It's like, oh, they could have done some neat things here. Anyway, as the plot suggests, the two high school sweethearts getting in an accident, and they're from two different worlds in a sense, and they meet, and she's on her way to Georgetown. She's smart and from a rich family. He's not. He's from a single mom, rides a motorcycle, kind of the bad boy kind of thing, but anyway, they do get in a car accident. He does die. He does get stuck in limbo and starts to connect with her. And they're, the whole half of the movie is that all happening, and then finally getting connected and her figuring it out, what's going on. Meanwhile, the entire world is going on around her, like being an investigation about the crash. The impact of the mother on the loss of her son, all that kind of stuff that you would expect to happen. And then the consequences of them actually, somebody dead connecting with somebody on Earth. As you can imagine, people think she's crazy if she shares that kind of information and everything like that. I mean, this is not spoiler alert. I mean, this is just logic in these kinds of movies. So that's really what the whole movie was about. So they nailed it. And I liked the two actors, no fault of theirs. The acting was good. Famke Janssen's wig was pretty bad, but otherwise, I wouldn't say the acting was terrible. Between our main characters, I thought that was pretty good. I think the storyline is underdeveloped. So I think the relationship from the two of them is narrated in the first couple of minutes of the movie, and and then it gets right into this quickly. So you don't have a chance to see, their love budding, or, growing and feel that they're real close together. I think they use most of that development time after he's dead and they're trying to connect, and you can see the love in a sense. But I think that's a major flaw in this movie because, whatever's going to happen at the end, you want to feel it like, oh, great, or oh, sad, or whatever. You really, feel for the couple, and you just don't get that. At least I didn't get that. I didn't, okay, cool story, but I don't, I didn't feel that they're really in love anyway. It was just a summer fling, and whatever, So that's the biggest flaw in this one. Again, the acting's fine. The scenery is really cool, wherever they live in California. They might have said I missed it, but they're really nice on a lake and stuff like that. And you know, it. Oh, I don't think I said this, but I mean, the beginning of the movie, most of it reminded me of Ghost. Sure, there's no clay scene or anything like that. There's other people stuck in limbo in this movie as well, like it was in Ghost, if you remember, if you saw that. An older movie, but a classic. You should check it out. That one, you felt for Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze. And if you didn't, you have no feelings at all. This one, and maybe that's not fair because, you know, we're probably in different generations now and people are like, what is Ghost? And but that one was much better than this one, like I said. So they made you feel in that one. But it reminded me of that. So there you go. I think they missed the mark on this one. I'm probably at a 5 on it. For all the reasons that I stated, and that's all I got for you, you know. So I liked her. I've seen her in other things, and that's probably why I found this movie. But the director missed this one, I think, or if the writer did. I don't know what they wrote, but if they didn't, normally they write a lot more, and it gets cut down. So there you go. That's all I got for you. If you check it out, let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did I miss anything? Love to hear the thoughts. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. That would be fantastic. Of course, tell all your friends and bring them along. You know, it's great to have more subscribers. And continue to tune in to Kimmel's Irish Pub.